Good morning, Lads and Tartans here with another quilted video. This time it is my Barbour and Pantone Chip. Now, this coat is a bit of extreme in the sense of it's not navy or olive like all my other coats. This one is what Pantone call biker red. Now, it's more of an Negroni. It's got a bit of an orangey hue to it. But I absolutely love it. And I know some people on Instagram are saying it's a bit extreme, it's a bit out there even for me, but I think it's fantastic, very elegant. This is, I'm assuming it's based on the Liddesdale, like they all are nowadays, but with a lot more tailoring, a little bit of an elegant flair to it. It's a very fitted coat, and I absolutely adore it. I am on the hunt for a navy blue one and an olive one if you have one, just as a little bit of more versatility. But this one feels very British, very traditional with the red coat from back in the day, if you're into the history. So now the Pantone collaboration was made in 2014. There was a few of them. So Pantone and some bloggers, I believe, got together and started to redesign some iconic Barbour pieces. I have a Barbour Ashby, again, from the Pantone collection, which is now on its way to a new owner in America, but I'll do a video of that soon. They redesigned the Ashby to make it a little bit better, so a bit of padding in it, different colours, different features here and there. Same thing with this, so I'm assuming that they just took the Liddesdale, I could be wrong, added a more elegant cut to it, added another pocket here, and different variations here and there. The coat itself, if I bring this closer, you can see striking red. It's almost metallic in the way of the outer shell. Has a lovely scarlet red corduroy collar. Has the black or gunmetal grey poppers down the side. Barbour Pantone top button, which is half red, half white, which I absolutely adore. It has the corduroy little hits, same thing as the collar on the cuffs and the pocket linings. Turn this jacket around and see, you can see the shape of it a little bit more. Two vents with the same gunmetal grey poppers, very, very nice. And there's a lot of double stitching on this coat. I prefer this actually to any other quilt I have ever owned. It's a lot more me personally. I absolutely adore this fit. It's almost like a nice sports jacket in a way. Absolutely stunning. The front curves around here, so it goes a nice swoop. I'll open this up. You can see one internal pocket here, one zipped as normal. You have your flaps this side as well, just for a little bit more protection on the front, I believe, and a bit more stitching. It just brings it all in. Absolutely lovely. I'm going to take this off the mannequin, so you can see nice little accoutrements from the Pantone branding. Your Pantone Barbour, you have your little Pantone colour here, Pantone Barbour again, and this is just an extra piece of fabric. Pantone Barbour 19-1650 TCX, which is Pantone's biker red. Completely unlined, so there's no tartan in this one, which I really do like. Pop that up there. That's brilliant. If I put this on, probably doesn't go with the outfit I'm wearing, but it works a little bit. So as you can see, very, very fitted. This is a size medium. And it's almost bespoke. You can see here, it goes in, tapers really nicely in at the waist. Lovely sort of arm sweep, so it follows the natural curve of the arm. And at the front, nice high armholes, nice built, it feels like a built up chest. Then you have the poppers that come down, and just like with anything, flares out at the bottom if you don't undo the bottom button, so it just adds a bit bit more elegance to it. The same thing undone, it has the same shape. Makes you feel very confident in these fitted quilts. Something just about a nice quilted jacket that just is very, very British and very lovely. You can see how elegant this colour really is. Absolutely stunning. You can wear it collar down, a little bit more smart, or like I do, you wear your collar up. I'm a man who likes collars. The sleeve length could be a bit longer personally. I wish it would go down more like here, but it does fall sort of just at the bottom of the wrist where the thumb begins. But that's just nitpicking. Same thing with every Barbour I own. I'll do this all the way up. You can see how it hugs the body all the way down. Very, very smart. Bit London geezer in a way. Absolutely adore it. The cons of this, now there are all many pros, but there's only two cons I can think of. Firstly, I wish that this is just all nitpicking here, I wish that the corduroy was just a touch darker. It's lovely, but I feel the red, it sort of contrasts a little bit. If it was a darker, or even if it was the same colour as the buttons, or maybe a white, just add a bit of piping, it's very, very nice. And then the second con is that this corduroy collar gets dirty very quickly because of how light it is. If it was a darker colour, it would hide the dirt a little bit more, but unfortunately I can't do anything about that. I just take a wet sponge to it every now and again and it comes up nicely. But you can see here, in a way, you can see how it contrasts. It doesn't quite match. It's just my OCD. It's fine, but if it was a shade darker, it would be absolutely perfect. But this is what I feel, and going up another little whim here, is the greatest quilted coat Barbour have ever made. Now, they made the Liddesdale, they made the XL, they've made lots of them, Pals, Chelsea Sports, the flyweights, everything like that, but this, to me, minus the colour, is the most versatile coat, quilted coat ever made. And that's just my opinion. I know there's some other ones that are just stunning, but this, to me, is the perfect quilt, perfect length, perfect weight, perfect. It's just perfect to me. Unfortunately, Barbour recently have made some very, very poor Barbour quilts where they're very flimsy. They feel like a fake, but this one is very solid. The one thing, actually, while I'm on the subject of the quilted bits, on a lot of jackets, this front section here, where it comes down, where it gets a lot of use, it gets very flimsy over time. It starts off really solid, but it gets really flimsy over time. Just the nylon inside starts breaking down and moving about, and it doesn't look great. But this I've had for a few months now, of regular wear, and it still feels as solid as the day I bought it. I bought it very, very, very lightly used. It could almost pass off as sort of 1 or 2 wears, maybe even 3 at a push. It never got wet, there was no stains, there were no rips. I mean, I've done a bit of damage to it now, but it was very solid, and it still feels as solid as the day I bought it. It pairs well with casual stuff like this. I've worn it with a lovely pair of trousers and a shirt. It will work with a tie, over a blazer, over tailoring if you really are that way inclined. And then it just works with everything, technically. Fantastic coat, really, really nice. Again, I don't really know what else to say about it. I'm looking for some more colours, but I think I finally found the cut of quilt that I like. Again, the Barbour Chip in the biker red, but I call it my Negroni jacket, or some people call it the strawberry jacket. I mean, I look like a massive strawberry wearing it, but you call it what you want. But it's the biker red Barbour Pantone Chip quilted jacket.